Now the hood has two magnets at that end, and I found this little piece that's also got two magnets, and it should come as no surprise that that's where it belongs. So that little piece would have been part of the frame of the model, and it fits this piece here, and this is part of the structure that holds the fuselage together inside. So I've got to make a replica of this damaged piece and fit it to the magnets, and then this can go back inside the fuselage where it belongs, or rather the replica will, and we'll take the reconstruction of the fuselage from that point. I've also found this, which has the two retaining pieces and belongs here, so I'll make a replica of that, which can go back, and then that'll help to hold the shape of the fuselage together. So I'm getting together these parts, these new parts, to replace the old ones, and I've got some of these retainers somewhere, but the chances of me finding them are pretty much zilch, so I'll dig those out and reuse them. I found these screws that are the correct thread to mount the motor. Obviously they're too long, I've got to cut them down. Got the fourth one there. But the weird thing is, when I got these bits, there were no screws in the motor mount. They can't have been pulled out because the threads are all fine, and it can't have been flown without being screwed to the plywood, one would have thought, unless it was just glued into the rim that fits at the front of the model. No sign of any glue. So presumably Clyde must have taken the screws out of the motor for some reason. We shall never know, probably, if I forget to ask him. Anyway, so now I've got to cut those screws down. Ready. Right, well, I've cut the screws to length, and one of them I'll just put in. Well, here we go. Snap close, that's all right then. I'm going to use one of the old retainer plates, which is fine, and I've made a new one for the one that was broken. Tyvek paper reinforcement here to stop the wing retainer plates from being pulled off the fuselage, which happened at some point last time, either while it was flying or when it hit the ground. Anyway, that should help. And then I've got to cram everything into there, including the battery. Speed control is in there, and the motor is now in permanently. Again, there's some Tyvek to hold the motor mount to the fuselage. And I'll have to build up a short section of nose over that. The body's all back together. As you can see, I can't actually try anything yet because the speed controller that came with this uses that plug, and my batteries use the DIN plug, so I'm going to have to either change the plug here or make an adapter lead, and I have to find a receiver. So I will plug it all in outside of the chassis and try it all out at some point soon, after the covering, which is next. I recently discovered that the fin isn't actually attached to the fuselage, which could have been embarrassing, so I need to sort that out. Now, I do have some spinners, and I think this one will do the trick. One of the prop blades is broken, and it can fix back with sellotape, which is no longer holding it together. Now, Clyde, please tell me you didn't fly it like that. Anyway, 10-inch prop. Motor recommends 10 by 4 point something or 9 by 6, neither of which I can find online at the moment. Everyone seems to be out of stock, but no doubt I will be able to get a new pair of propeller blades. For those not keen on bad colour matching, look away now. The blue becomes green. And blue and green should never be seen. And yellow and orange. What rhymes with orange? Nothing. Nothing rhymes with orange. Well, there we are. That's the reconstruction work about done. Electric still to be tested. Not sure where the CG should be, so we're going to have to guess. Now, I won't be able to get this down the field. I think it's 59-inch span. I won't be able to get this down the field on my bike. So I'll be reliant on my test pilot Paul. Put this in the car. If indeed it will fit in his car. Anyway, I'm intending to fly this before the end of the season. If you're interested in more model aircraft videos, go to my playlist and click on model aircraft, and there are lots of them.